Hey, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the scariest things that I've learned from having out-of-body experiences. If you're new to my channel, in 2014, I tried to leave this place when Archangel Michael opened up a portal in front of me, and my dad's higher self started yelling at me to stop what I was about to do. I was just about to start my car in my garage. And ever since then, in the last almost decade, I've had multiple visits from archangels, Yeshua, ET beings, and even Lucifer. And I've also had more out-of-body experiences. Like this one time, I left my body and I was traveling through time and space. Alongside me were guides and angels, and they were showing me sacred geometry, symbolism, and also they showed me the perspective that the angels had towards this reality and the evolution of all the beings that are down here. One thing that I don't know if a lot of people understand or are aware of is that our guides and angels are also on an evolutionary system. They're evolving from a spirit guide and an angel form. And sometimes, we're given angels that just came from, the dollar store. They just graduated, right? So they're all on different levels as well, and you can actually fire your guides and angels and have them replaced. Personally fired my old higher self, but I like to call him my old highest guide, because our higher self is where we came from, but we have guides on every single dimension, and our highest guide is the being that's on the highest level of vibration that is assigned to us. Doesn't mean that they're the highest vibration of all, just means they're the guide on the highest vibration that is assigned to look out for us. And so some of the things that I've learned that kind of scared me from out-of-body experiences, well, number one was a paradigm shift that I had to make, because I used to believe that earth was earth, heaven was heaven, possibly Jesus was God and created everything, and that was kind of all there was to it. Now, after all my experiences, I now believe that Jesus is not God. I'm down with Yeshua. I pray to him every day, ask him to open up my heart, and I've experienced his love. I know how magnificent it is. So I'm down with Yeshua, but my beliefs now are that a different being created this reality. And I was also shown that everything that belongs to this reality that we're in with Yeshua and our creator God, one speck of sand on the beach, which means there's so many other realities and universes that surround this one. There's places where beings don't even know who Jesus Christ is. So understanding just how massive this whole existence is was kind of alarming to me at first. One of the other things that I've experienced that I find quite startling, simply because I realized how far away I was from where I needed to be, was understanding that believing in Jesus Christ or Yeshua and inviting him into your heart was not enough to get into heaven. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, my whole entire life, my faith in Jesus or Yeshua has been, pretty much unshakable. I've always believed in him no matter what. My relationship has been up and down, rocky. There's times I've cursed Jesus for this life that I was given. But one thing that I was shown on my visitation on October 20th, 2020, when Yeshua came to me when I was having a shower at my old man's place, the last thing he communicated to me before his energy pulled away was that love is the key. And I was shown that just loving Jesus was not enough, because I was carrying a lot of anger, sadness, and resentment towards God and certain beings for this life that I was given. So even though every day I was like, Yeshua, what's up, man? Protect me, my family, open up my heart. I know you're real. That wasn't enough. And joining a certain religion was not enough. It was living day to day with love in my heart that was key. And that was the secret to getting into heaven or the afterlife. I personally always had a weird relationship with Yeshua, because I remember from as early as I can remember having this feeling of being betrayed by Yeshua, and I had no idea why. And it wasn't until a past life memory came back to me where I was a soldier in World War II, and after seeing all these young men that were under my command get shot, I went crazy and just ran out on the field so they could shoot me. And I was quite surprised that I ended up in hell. I questioned Yeshua what was going on, because in that life I had invited Jesus into my heart and I prayed to him. And so I was quite surprised to find myself in hell. And in this life, he made it quite clear, believing in me and praying to me is not enough. It's my teachings of love that you must spread. You must open up your heart. And so for me, that was scary as shit, because I had a lot of anger in my heart, and I still do. Like, I've come so far in my journey that I don't even recognize myself from a week, a month ago, let alone a decade ago. However, it's a never-ending journey. I've never met anyone, even dealing with dozens of shamans in the last decade, that didn't need healing. So it's an ongoing healing process. And, these are just some of the things I learned from OBE that kind of really rattled my paradigm, and I had to make adjustments. So just want to share this with you guys. That's all I got. If you like that, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.